Tomorrow, Tuesday, April 7th, you'll be voting for who will be the Democratic Party's presidential elector from CD5. I am running for re-election as I held that position in 2016, and I'm asking for your vote this year. In 2016, none of us expected the Electoral College would fall into great controversy and be the last vehicle to try to stop Donald Trump from being elected, as it became clear that he and the Republicans had stolen the election through a manipulation of the Electoral College system. At the time, 4 fellow Colorado electors came together and we sought legal advice as we decided what was in the best interest of the country to challenge Colorado's state law regarding the Electoral College. We did this as the only mechanism to bring the Electoral College back to its original constitutional purpose and practice. Our objective was to offer Republican electors the means to vote for someone else other than Donald Trump and thereby stopping him from gaining 270 electoral votes. This was about being loyal to the country above being loyal to your political party. During those fateful days, this was one of the most wrenching, emotionally distressing, and perplexing things I ever had to face in my adult life. Ultimately, our aim was to bring the election to the Congress, which is a long-forgotten second phase of the Electoral College system. Even though it was likely that Trump would be elected, he and his Republicans would have been politically wounded. As we have learned over the past 3 years, dissent, even if the probability of not changing the outcome, has a profound effect far beyond what is originally projected. It is this experience why I want to abolish the Electoral College and bring about a national election. The Electoral College has never worked as it was designed. In its current state, it has always been a broken electoral system. In its current unfixable state, the Electoral College allowed Trump to gain the presidency despite most Americans voting overwhelmingly for Hillary Clinton, thus stealing the election. Ultimately, our efforts led to a federal lawsuit that is now in front of the Supreme Court of the United States, but because of this mismanaged coronavirus pandemic by Trump and his political administration, our hearing is postponed indefinitely. The net effect is that the appellate court ruling in our favor is law of the land in Colorado, as it strikes down Colorado's elector binding law as unconstitutional. I am part of a national group seeking to bring about a constitutional amendment abolishing the Electoral College and replacing it with a national election using ranked voting. But this is neither here nor there today. The net effect, because of Trump and his Republican cronies, with their total lack of rule of law, will be even more crazed in manipulating the Electoral College in 2020. In Colorado, there is no person who knows more about the Electoral College than Polly Baca, our lawyers, or me. There is no more qualified person in CD5 to elect a Democratic president, stopping Trump or the Republicans as they attempt to fix the election by stealing it through the Electoral College. We expect that, like in 2016, when I received death threats from anonymous persons across the entire political spectrum, efforts to influence me from Russians, there will be even more efforts to intimidate and influence presidential electors this time. Anyone seeking to be an elector should be aware of this. The position of elector in 2020 is no longer a collegial political honor and a ministerial exercise. It is immensely important for the sake of the country and our democracy. Politics is emotional, and when the presidency is involved, people don't behave well. I will never be intimidated by these efforts and have proven so. Rest assured that as an elector, I will do whatever is legal and proper in casting my elector vote as the will of the people and use whatever mechanisms available to bring that about. I will do what is in the best interest of our country, our state, our democracy, and our party. And we will, as we are all facing this existential threat of Trump, his Republican cabal, and now this pandemic that his horrific corrupt governments has allowed to explode in our nation. And therefore, I'm asking for your vote for presidential elector. Thank you very much. Thank you for taking the time to view this. It's only my second attempt at a YouTube video. Vote for tomorrow. Thank you.